What's up, guys? How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, I didn't pack my microphones, so I can't whisper. I gotta move up close. Nah, deer season just started. Pennsylvania, baby. Yeah, there's not too many places to sit. Like, all of these trees are small. It wouldn't be my first choice, and I've never hunted this property before, so I have no idea where the deer will come from, if there are even any deer here. There's no real fresh sign, so I'm not confident. I've got as many red tags as I want. The problem is, I don't think there's a lot of deer on this property right now. I think most of them are here in the summertime when the fields are when there's corn and stuff in the fields. So I'm not super confident in this sit, but it's 55 degrees out. Like, I had to get out today. Yo, Pure Alaska, what's up, what's up? Hang on, we're gonna make you a moderator on that account too. This is also like a really good rut funnel, because there's cornfields on both sides. So the deer, they travel right through here because it's the only wooded area. And if there are deer, they're gonna come out of these swamps somewhere. You can see it's super overgrown. Let me show you. Like, it's just super overgrown over there. Well, they might be in these fields because there's grass on the edge of these fields, and there's some trails going up there. So they might be hitting the edges of the fields here. I'm not sure. There's also, like, I'm surrounded by fields. This is the only wooded area. So if there's deer sitting in these swamps, my guess is they're going to use this as like a staging area. They're going to come out here first, mosey around a little bit, hit some browse, and then they're going to work their way up to some of these fields right before dark. Like, you can see how thick it is out there. Just super thick swamp. DJ, if the weather's gonna be nice this weekend, you might be able to come up. Let me talk to the wife and see what she has going on. Talk to Tony, see if we can't get him up here too. Just make sure you have a ride. I'm pretty sure you were on the live on my birthday, and you saw how reckless we got. So make sure you got a ride home. Corey, what do you mean? I'm out deer hunting. No, TJ, I never even went looking for the antlers. You should come up and help me find them. Well, there's somebody walking through the woods. I might as well get down now. I'm on private property too, so I'm not sure who else has permission to be out here. There's two people walking through the woods. That's odd. Well, this will be interesting. Yeah, I'm hunting red tags. These people are walking right at me. I don't think anybody else has permission to be here. I can't see who it is though, so it might be the landowners, but I don't think it is. Because they're coming from somebody else's property and then coming this way. And they're crossing the property lines. Great. They're just like shaking a tree. I'm gonna get this on film. This is silly. I can't quite get my camera on around. Hang on. They got their dogs out here. Yeah, they got. This is good. No, they're just walking through. But I don't think they have permission to be here. never know how to act in these scenarios. Like, I don't want to be rude, but like, I might as well just get down from the tree now. I don't really want to get their attention is the whole thing. Like, I don't really want to talk to them, to be honest. I'm gonna check Onyx after this, but there's different landowners, and they just walked across 3 different people's property. I know these landowners that gave me permission to be here don't give out permission to anybody else. They give out permission to one other person, my good buddy, who got me the permission here. So I know they don't have permission to be here, but we'll talk to them if they come over. Yeah, if they walk by a lot, and if they do this regularly, the deer might come out anyway. It's nice, I'm not getting down until dark, but still. I'm gonna have to start bringing some bottle rockets with me, I think. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, where they came from, like, I don't know. They left a scent trail kinda in front of me. It's crazy, like, I'm not even high up in a tree. I'm only like 15 feet. They have no idea I'm here. Well, that dog's been running around all over the place, so I don't know. I think tonight's probably shot. It's okay. All good. It's okay. Where did you guys walk in from, just out of curiosity?
Well, we live where the red barn is.
Gotcha.
We just walked straight down.
Okay. Did you guys bump anything?
I haven't seen anything, no.
Okay. Have you, since you guys live here, have you seen deer here lately at all?
Like usually late at, like towards dark.
Okay.
Yeah, later.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of look up and I'm like, oh shit.
So.
I'm checking out that video.
All right. That's fine. It's my first time hunting this property, so
Oh, okay.
I don't. All right. Thank you. Yeah.
I was down here a couple weeks ago and it wasn't working like this.
Okay.
So they're moving.
Cool. Yeah, like, let me know how you think I handled that. But it's none of my business. Like, I'm just gonna report it to the landowner and let him know. I'm gonna have it all on video, and we'll go from there. You know. But it's nice. It's like 50 degrees still. I'm out of the house, so we'll sit for a little. Plus, if they do this loop a lot and they move through here, will it throw the deer off? I don't think so. Lane, we're out deer hunting. I got the old trusty recurve out. I'm from Pennsylvania. So if you know a farmer who has crop damage, they can get red tags issued to them, or agriculture tags from the state, and then you can hunt from when the season ends. I think it's February 1st up until April 15th. Yeah, it's too nice. I'm not going in. I mean, I rushed home. I rushed out here. There's an hour before dark, so. Yeah, Lane, at this point, most places are closed. I know, like, Pennsylvania and Maryland's agriculture seasons stay open longer, though. Right, where'd you say you're from again? Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, too, so I might come back out tomorrow and just go from there. We'll see. I do kind of feel bad now, though. They had to make their way, like, up through the swamp to get out of here, and they don't have, it didn't look like they had boots for that, and that swamp gets pretty deep, so. But, it is what it is. Yeah, TJ, like, and we see this all the time in Maryland, where we'll be watching deer that are 10 to 15 yards off a trail, and people will come by and they just bed down. And then, 5 to 10 minutes after the people are gone, they get right back up and they go about what they were doing. So, like, if I were 3 miles deep on public land right now, I'd be packing it in, I'd be moving. At least to get, like, past their sentry or whatever the case is. But on private land where there's houses all over the place, the deer are used to smelling people, used to smelling dogs, I'm sitting it. Yeah, so red tag season in Pennsylvania here, it opens August 1st. Depending on what day of the week that is. If it's a Sunday, it won't. But it opens August 1st and goes up until September 15th. And then it closes for hunting season. And then after hunting season, it opens up again. Hopefully you're getting out and enjoying some of the nice weather then, Ray. Because I'll tell you what, like, even if I don't see anything at night, it was a beautiful night, so can't be too mad. These geese are going nuts over here in the swamp. Like, just going crazy over there. It'd be awesome to shoot a goose with the recurve. Nah, Maryland's closed. I think, at least unless you have ag tags. I'm up in Pennsylvania for the ag tag season. Maybe this weekend we'll go down to TJ. We'll go hunt red tags down there with him. He can use my recurve and I'll just film. Can you use a rifle? I'm actually not sure. I've never looked into it. The properties where I hunt, the landowners don't allow any rifle hunting, only bow hunting. So I've never actually looked into it because the only properties I have permission to hunt are archery only, so. I gotta remember, I'm running pretty light arrows, so my tip-on distance is like 22, 23 yards. So if one comes in close, I gotta aim down. You wanna go squirrel and rabbit hunting, TJ, with the recurves? I'm down, like, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll find some, like, old junky arrows too, that way I don't break my nice ones. I should be scanning the fields behind me with binos too, but I don't think deer would cross the street before dark. There's a pretty busy road that goes through here. Heck yeah, Lee, you're not kidding. I don't know how much how much damage you guys have, but like I've spoken a lot to the landowners that own this property, obviously, and on each field they have about $100,000 worth of damage annually. So it's pretty extensive, and if you're a small farm, man, like it's rough. So it's a very mutually beneficial relationship. I'm pretty decent at killing deer, and they don't want deer on their property, so. TJ, I will definitely come over and shoot some geese with recurves with you. That would be awesome. Hunter, I'm in Pennsylvania. I have red tags, so the season goes up until April 15th. So if you know any farmers that have crop damage, try and get in good with them. You can hunt a lot longer. Season starts for red tags August 1st, so it really only leaves like 3 months where you can't hunt. I haven't even seen like a squirrel or anything. It's weird. There's no like oak trees. Like they need to plant some oak trees in here. I know, like obviously it's red tag. They're not trying to attract deer. But if they planted some oak trees in here, it would be ridiculous. It'd be awesome because you got bedding all around. You got ag fields. I got a lot of like sound cover. Zion, no, I got my feet on a platform. Let me show you. So your platform just attaches to the tree. It's windy, it's pretty noisy. I'm not too worried about movement. Not trying to be like crazy up here, but not super worried about it. I also don't think we'll see any deer, and if we do, it'll be like 10 minutes before dark with them just walking through here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, so they're not specifically doe tags, they're antlerless tags. And so this time of year, if there was an antlerless buck to come through, you could shoot it. I'm not actually that high up. I'm only about 15, maybe 17, 18 feet. I'm not that high up. If I was with a compound, like there's not a lot of big trees up here, so I don't want to climb super high. But with the compound, I'll go 25, 30 feet every time. And I don't worry about those like aggressive angle shots, you know. Straight down, not a problem with the compound. But you gotta practice it, you know. Hunter, you live in Iowa? Dude, you got some good deer hunting out there. My wind is not very good for this sit either. Back mountain, what's up, what's up? Damn honkers going nuts out here. My only regret is that I didn't bring a beer with me. No, Lee, there's no baiting in Pennsylvania unless you live in 5C around Philly. It's the only area in PA you're allowed to bait. Yeah, I know what a John boat is. Well, what's up, what's up? It's nice, like, I like days where you got, like, a nice steady breeze going. Unfortunately, I don't think that breeze is going in the right direction, but provide some sound cover. Stuff is moving a little, so I can move around a little more. Although it is starting to settle down a little. There you go, Grayson. I need one of those, that way I can do some bow fishing on the Susquehanna for carp. It just got really dark out. 70 in Georgia, that sounds amazing. Now that that sun's going down, it's getting cold quick. Yeah, we got the Saddleback Mountain. It's like sitting in a hammock. Any lakes around here that are good? Not really. Like, most people fish the river in this area. They go fish the Susquehanna. Great smallmouth fishery, a lot of carp, a lot of catfish. Great catfish fishing, honestly. Yeah, and smallies are really, really good. A lot of smallmouth fishing. Heck yeah, TJ, we'll be doing that soon, man. My time's limited right now. Like, I have 1 weekend left, and then next week I'm going to school, so I'm limited on time right now. Dude, saddles are the way to go. You know, if you hunt a lot of public land, like, you can't beat them. Grayson, it's a military school. I'm going to warrant officer candidate school. I hear crunching. There's got to be a squirrel running around somewhere. Yeah, Lee, we can only do antlerless. To be fair, I don't think there's any deer with still holding antlers. I haven't seen any lately. 2 weeks ago was the last time I saw a buck. I think most of them by now have dropped. TJ, I'm gonna miss a lot of trout season, dude. I won't be here for most of it. I'll have a small window. I'll have like the first like 1 or 2 days of the season, and then that'll be it until the end of April. I gotta get some flu-flus for the recurve. I'm like waiting to like look up and just see a deer standing 50 yards away. It's like always how it goes. Are we taking the over-under on when I see a deer? one hell of a deer trail going right through the middle here, so who knows? Crazier things have happened. It would be really good too because, I mean, I could just wait until they're past me, have a really nice quarter away shot. I got the tree to kind of cover me, so I can just get the bow back and wait. And then once they're past you, they're not going to look up and back at me. If I do see deer, I don't know if I can leave the live running. Like I could show you guys me drawing back and like shooting. I don't know if I could turn it around and show you guys the deer. Not sure if that'll get me the band hammer or not. TJ, you might have won that. We'll see if something pokes out in the next 5 minutes. I think I saw something between the trees. It's hard to tell though. It was like 100 yards away. If I have deer come in, somebody needs to remind me to turn my hat around before I shoot. Yeah, Lee, this time of year, like around here, I drove around last night. The problem with this field is I can't see the bottom of this field where the deer come out from the road. So there's no way to scout it unless you're going to sit it or unless you're going to peek over the hill. And I don't like to get out of my car because I think that's just suspicious. So, but I mean, just like half a mile from here, there was like 30 deer in the field. So probably the largest deer herd I've seen in a while. But it's just this time of year, they're all grouped up together. They don't move around a whole lot. They're bedding pretty close to where they're feeding, you know. TJ, I'm surprised you haven't been out the last couple days for red tag season. Heck yeah, Joseph, that'd be awesome. We're trying to get like a community together of just like traditional archery enthusiasts, you know. There's not many of us left. I think the sport's actually starting to grow a little, but whether or not whether or not people are dying off and getting out of the sport faster than we have new people coming in, I'm not sure. But I think a lot of people are just they're not impressed with modern compounds. You know, like it's not hard to take a compound out and go smoke deer all day long. You know, they're accurate super far out. If you have a scope on there, like they're super accurate. You know, I could pick one up right now, shoot 50 yards, and it would be a kill shot on a deer. You know. Alaska, what's up? Yeah, Joseph, it'll be hard for me to stop using a recurve. I know Tony and I are trying to work some stuff, like we want to do some crossbowing next season. And from the ground, like I took a crossbow out this year once from the ground. but it would be hard for me to take a crossbow out every single time I go in the woods. Um, I'd have to start shooting deer like 60 to 80 yards, I think, to have any fun with it. But it is nice having crossbows. Like I said, like we don't hate on them, and to me, it's just another tool in the arsenal. I'm not a good ground hunter. I haven't done it enough, so going out with a crossbow kind of gives me that extra confidence that I don't have to move around as much. I'm more accurate. I can reach out and touch a deer further, so it doesn't have to be right up in my face. All the good stuff. Where's my old school? Dude, that's a weird question. You're trying to like guess my security answers right now. No, I'm just messing with you. I grew up in the Lehigh Valley, guys, so about an hour and a half from where I live now. Joseph, I've thought about it. I'm just getting into building my own bows, so I don't think I'm at the level I need to be to build a crossbow yet. But one day soon, we'll get there. I know there's also like poundage restrictions for crossbows in Pennsylvania, so I don't know if I could build a crossbow that's like 120-pound pool or whatever the feet per second requirement is. Which is kind of crazy because I imagine like a medieval style crossbow probably still shoots significantly faster than a recurve. Oh, we've seen that, and I mean, we hunt Pretty Boy Reservoir down there, and we see it all the time. There's so many damn deer down there, and there's a lot of old does, and they're not dumb either. Um, I think the problem with down there is Pennsylvania keeps going back and forth on whether they allow, deer carcasses to be brought across state lines. So a lot of the hunters that go down there don't want to shoot something unless it's a buck. They'll shoot the first 4-point they see, but they won't shoot a doe. That doesn't make sense to me. And there's 10 times more doe than there need to be. And then during the rut, it's super difficult because the deer are just all over. Like it's hard for there to be a funnel point because there's deer out on every little point that come up from the reservoir. So it makes everything more difficult when there's that many more deer. Oh, I couldn't find my flannel. That's how you know it's not going to be a good night. I probably need to start paying attention more than I am. Appreciate it, Jansen. I'm just hoping I see anything at this point. If you guys missed it earlier, we had some people come walking through with a dog, and I don't think they were supposed to be here. I gotta text the landowner after this and let her know. But I might just try and shoot a stump before I get down from the tree then, right at last light. Do a little stump shooting. I always find those like 1 or 2 shots right before dark, especially out of a tree, are way more useful than shooting 10 times down from the ground in perfect conditions. Plus, it kind of helps give you that confidence. Are we hunting on a tour? I don't know if we'd call it an official tour. If we were, it would probably be called Revenge of the Mustache. But Tony didn't participate in that this year, so. By the way, you guys gotta get on Tony. I don't think he should have his eyebrows. He hasn't produced any proof that he should have his eyebrows. So we gotta get on him about that. I wish I'd brought a trail camera. It would be nice to just stick it down here. Like, there's a really nice deer trail going right up the middle here. But I imagine it's probably nighttime sign. It's probably not daytime sign. And it goes right out to the road. I really think after dark, the deer are crossing over from the other field, and then they're coming over here. It might be a better like early morning sit than an evening sit if they're heading back to bedding across the street. Hard to say. Grayson, what's up, what's up? Lee, you're a man after my own heart. I normally wear my flannel, but I couldn't find it. My wife put it away. I should have brought my binos with me. I saw them in my hunting bin, but I was like, nah, I don't need them. I appreciate it, Lee. I've never done one. Tony's done a couple, but we got away from it because we're afraid if we shoot a deer live that we're gonna get banned for it or something. So crypto, I'll show you what I'm doing. Yeah, so my platform just goes around the tree, and it all comes off. It's easy to move, so I can be super mobile with that. Like when those people came through, it would take me about 20 minutes to get down, push forward another 100 yards and get up another tree. So Grayson, I have a climbing stick I use. Someone's like driving around super slow. That's the thing about like these small towns here. Like people see a truck there and they know you're hunting and they're like looking for you. A lot of people don't know that it's red tag season, so it just gets weird. TJ, you just gotta find a way to secure your phone. That's gonna be the hardest part. But we only have 5 people on. I think I'm gonna shut it down. If I see anything, I'll start it back up for you guys. I want to be quiet now too because we're getting into the last like 30 minutes. So, thanks for tuning in. If you have your alerts turned on, you'll see when I go live again. So if I see something, I'll go live. All right, later, guys.